Imagine a vast expanse of water, teeming with maritime traffic and harboring untold riches beneath its surface. Now picture this vital waterway becoming a battleground for competing territorial claims, with powerful nations flexing their military muscles. This is the reality of the South China Sea, a region simmering with tension and geopolitical intrigue. China's recent war drills near the disputed Scarborough Shoal, a territory also claimed by the Philippines, have once again brought the spotlight onto this volatile region. But China is not the only actor on this stage. India, a rising power with its own strategic interests in the Indo-Pacific, is watching closely, extending a subtle yet significant hand of support to the Philippines. This seemingly distant conflict has far-reaching implications, potentially reshaping the geopolitical landscape of the entire region. It raises critical questions about maritime security, international law, and the balance of power in Asia. The South China Sea is not just a body of water. It is a crucible where the future of the Indo-Pacific will be forged. Why is the South China Sea such a coveted prize, sparking tensions between nations and prompting international concern? What makes this body of water so crucial that it has become a focal point of global strategic interest? The answer lies in its multifaceted significance, encompassing strategic, economic, and geopolitical dimensions. Each of these aspects contributes to the overall importance of the South China Sea. Firstly, the South China Sea is a maritime thoroughfare of immense importance. It serves as a critical artery for global commerce. One-third of global shipping carrying trillions of dollars worth of goods traverses its waters annually. This makes it one of the busiest and most vital shipping lanes in the world. Control over these crucial sea lanes translates to significant leverage in international trade and security. Nations that dominate these waters can influence global trade routes and ensure the security of their maritime interests. Secondly, the seabed beneath the contested waters is believed to hold vast reserves of oil and natural gas. These untapped resources are highly coveted, potentially a game changer for energy-hungry nations. These resources could significantly boost the energy security and economic strength of any country that can access them. The promise of such resources adds another layer of complexity to the territorial disputes. Nations are eager to claim their share of these valuable underwater assets. Finally, the South China Sea is a region of immense geopolitical significance. Its strategic location makes it a key area for power projection and influence. For China, asserting control over the region is seen as a means of projecting its power and influence in the Indo-Pacific. This is part of a broader strategy to enhance its regional dominance. Challenging the established regional order, China's actions have prompted responses from other nations, leading to a complex geopolitical chess game. For other nations, including India, the South China Sea represents a crucial buffer against Chinese expansionism. They see it as essential to maintaining a balance of power in the region. The stakes are high, and the outcome of this geopolitical contest will have profound consequences for the future of the region and beyond. The South China Sea's strategic significance cannot be overstated, as it will shape the geopolitical landscape of the Indo-Pacific for years to come. The heart of the South China Sea dispute lies in a complex web of overlapping territorial claims. China, the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan all lay claim to various islands, reefs, and their surrounding waters. This makes it difficult to determine who has rightful ownership over what. China's claim, encapsulated in its controversial 9-dash line, is particularly contentious. This vaguely defined demarcation encompasses a vast swathe of the South China Sea, overlapping with the exclusive economic zones of several other nations. In 2016, an international tribunal constituted under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, delivered a landmark ruling invalidating China's expansive claims and affirming the Philippines' sovereign rights in its exclusive economic zone. However, China has refused to recognize the tribunal's decision, further escalating tensions in the region. This blatant disregard for international law has raised concerns among other nations with interests in the South China Sea, including India. India's approach to the South China Sea dispute is characterized by a delicate balancing act, reflecting its broader strategic interests and regional aspirations. While not a direct claimant to the disputed territories, India recognizes the potential threat posed by China's assertive actions in the region. This recognition is not just about territorial claims, but also about the broader implications for regional security and stability. India's primary strategic focus remains on the Indian Ocean region, where it seeks to maintain its dominance and safeguard its interests. The Indian Ocean is crucial for India's trade routes and energy supplies, making its security paramount. To this end, India conducts regular naval exercises and patrols, ensuring its readiness to respond to any threats. These activities are a testament to India's commitment to securing its maritime boundaries. However, the interconnected nature of the Indo-Pacific means that developments in the South China Sea cannot be ignored. What happens in one part of this vast region can have ripple effects elsewhere. India's response has been multi-pronged, involving both diplomatic and military strategies. Firstly, it has strengthened its diplomatic stance, engaging with multiple stakeholders to build a consensus on the importance of a free and open Indo-Pacific, consistently advocating for a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific. India emphasizes the need for all nations to respect international norms and agreements. This includes upholding the principles of international law, such as those enshrined in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, which provides a legal framework for maritime activities. This stance indirectly challenges China's assertive behavior, sending a clear message about the importance of adhering to international rules. It also reinforces the importance of peaceful dispute resolution, advocating for dialogue and negotiation over conflict. Secondly, India has deepened its strategic partnership with countries like the Philippines, recognizing the shared concerns and mutual benefits of such alliances. Vietnam and Indonesia are also key partners, as they too face challenges from China's territorial claims in the South China Sea. These partnerships involve not just diplomatic support, but also practical measures like joint naval exercises, intelligence sharing, and capacity-building initiatives. Such collaborations are crucial for enhancing regional security and demonstrating a united front against unilateral actions. By engaging in these activities, India subtly signals its commitment to regional stability and its willingness to support its partners. India's actions demonstrate a nuanced understanding of the geopolitical complexities at play in the South China Sea, balancing its own interests with broader regional concerns. It seeks to safeguard its own interests, ensuring that its maritime boundaries and trade routes remain secure. At the same time, India contributes to a stable and rules-based regional order, a goal shared by many other nations concerned about China's growing assertiveness. Through its multifaceted approach, India aims to play a constructive role in shaping the future of the Indo-Pacific, ensuring that it remains a region of peace, stability, and prosperity for all. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, often abbreviated as UNCLOS, is a comprehensive framework for the regulation of the world's seas and oceans. This landmark treaty, often referred to as the Constitution for the Oceans, was designed to address all aspects of ocean space, from navigation rights to the conservation of marine life. It establishes guidelines for businesses, the environment, and the management of marine natural resources. These guidelines are essential for ensuring that economic activities, such as offshore drilling and fishing, are conducted sustainably and responsibly. You know, it's fascinating how this convention, which was adopted in 1982, has been pivotal in promoting maritime order. The adoption of UNCLOS marked a significant milestone in international law, bringing together over 160 countries to agree on a unified approach to ocean governance. UNCLOS defines the rights and responsibilities of nations with respect to their use of the world's oceans. This includes setting clear boundaries for territorial waters, which extend up to 12 nautical miles from a country's coastline, and exclusive economic zones, which can stretch up to 200 nautical miles. It covers everything from territorial waters to exclusive economic zones, and even the continental shelf. The Convention also addresses the rights to resources on the seabed and subsoil, ensuring that these valuable areas are managed for the benefit of all humankind. This framework is crucial for maintaining peace and cooperation on the high seas. By providing a legal basis for resolving disputes, UNCLOS helps to prevent conflicts and promote stability in international waters. And well, it's worth noting that while many countries have ratified UNCLOS, some major maritime nations have yet to do so. This reluctance has sparked ongoing debates and discussions at international maritime conferences, highlighting the challenges in achieving universal acceptance. This has led to ongoing debates and challenges in achieving a truly global maritime order. Disputes over maritime boundaries and resource rights continue to arise, requiring diplomatic efforts and negotiations to resolve. But despite these challenges, UNCLOS remains a cornerstone in the quest for maritime governance and stability. The Convention's dispute resolution mechanisms, including the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea, play a vital role in upholding the rule of law at sea. So, in essence, UNCLOS is not just a legal document. It's a testament to the international community's commitment to managing the world's oceans in a fair and orderly manner. It represents a collective effort to balance the interests of different nations while protecting the marine environment. It's really quite remarkable how this convention continues to shape maritime policies and practices around the globe. From protecting marine biodiversity to regulating shipping lanes, UNCLOS's influence is felt in every corner of the world's oceans. Over the past few years, India has significantly strengthened its partnership with the Philippines. This collaboration spans various sectors, including defense, trade, and technology. Both nations are working together to enhance maritime security and economic growth in the region. This growing alliance highlights India's strategic interest in the Indo-Pacific and its commitment to fostering regional stability. However, the Indo-Pacific region faces numerous challenges to its stability. Territorial disputes, rising military tensions, and economic competition are just a few of the pressing issues. Nations in the region must navigate these complex dynamics carefully to maintain peace and prosperity. The role of diplomacy and international cooperation has never been more crucial in addressing these challenges. Looking ahead, the future of the Indo-Pacific is filled with both opportunities and uncertainties. The region's economic potential is immense, but so are the risks associated with geopolitical rivalries. As countries like India and the Philippines continue to build stronger ties, their collaborative efforts will play a pivotal role in shaping the region's future. The emphasis will be on sustainable development, security, and mutual respect. The road ahead for the Indo-Pacific is undoubtedly complex and multifaceted. It demands a balanced approach that combines strategic foresight with pragmatic actions. Nations must work together to create a framework that promotes peace, stability, and shared prosperity. As we move forward, the importance of dialogue, cooperation, and resilience cannot be overstated. The journey is challenging, but with collective effort, the vision of a harmonious Indo-Pacific can be realized. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.